Okay, hello Futex traders and welcome to this price ladder analysis video. And what I'll be going through today is a bit of um, well, a bit of price action in the Bund futures. Now, what I'm going to be doing today is a little bit different in respect to the actual format of the video, because what I'm going to be doing is actually reversing how I usually conduct these videos, where usually I go through the context of the market, the technical structure, and then show you the price dynamics. What I'm actually going to be doing today is going through the price action first, showing you how the price reacted, and then we'll look at the context. I feel as if just by looking at the technical context, you already have a bit of a bias on where the market should be moving or how it will be moving, because you already know pretty much what happened, as opposed to if you're just watching the price and understanding exactly what's going on in that moment in time. There shouldn't be any second thoughts, because the price does not lie. The price action tells you everything that needs to be said about where the market is going, and I feel as if sometimes we get caught into these bit of a biases with certain events that you can get caught in a certain directional move that you didn't anticipate, just because you weren't paying attention to what the price was telling you. So what we're going to be doing through is looking at the Bund ladder here. I'm just going to be running through what the price action is kind of doing in that moment in time, and hopefully we see a few details or cues where we can possibly take part and nick a few ticks here and there. It's going to be running for about 15 minutes, and then we'll go through what the actual context in the day looked like. So let's start this up. I'm currently trading 153.46s, 44s. The only level that that I will mention is these 38s. That's the only really key support in the market. Other than that, we're looking at this the price action currently. We've just coming off a few ticks from where we just started the video, and it seems as if, for now at least, the sellers are in control in this small time frame. So as we can see here, the sellers are somewhat overpowering the buyers, coming to market just there at 153.41's 135 lot just came to market and took the price, swept the price out, excuse me, and went to market. So currently the sellers are somewhat pretty aggressive, and at this price here at 41s, we're seeing the buyers are trying to make some sort of comeback here, but it seems the sellers are still overwhelmingly reloading at this currently price. So let's just see how this pans out. Maybe if the selling continues here, we might start actually taking part. We've just went bid there, so I'm not looking to sell this anymore, but we're looking at potentially a spoofer here, coming in with quite a bit of size, 41s and 40s. We're seeing quite a bit of size come in, and every time we trade at the price, it disappears. So this could be a bit of a spoofing strategy. The market, this market participant particularly, might be trying to get filled on his offers, while spoofing up the bids a little bit and luring in people to lift the offers that are looking relatively small. You can see here, around 15 lots were on the offer there, so someone's taken that pretty easily. But nevertheless, we're not really making much ground. Every time we try and go bid, immediately goes offer. There we go. You see, we just come through that area pretty quickly and swiftly, and it seems if we've just gone through those 38s, that level that I was just talking about. So let's just see how it reacts here. Maybe we could possibly look to scalp a little bit to the upside, but we're starting to spoof just below here at these 36s, which is looking a little dangerous to me. Even at these 38s now, 1,000 lots just came in. We're only really trading a couple lots into it, so not really testing the integrity of it. We've just went offered really quickly. It's just been pulled really quickly. So it seems as if someone's coming to market quickly. Let's just see if we can get involved on the sell side here. It seems like the sellers are overwhelming the buyers here. Can't get filled. Jesus, this is getting really a little bit aggressive here. We've just come through straight down to these 23s pretty quickly. Now I'm looking potentially, now it seems like the sellers are really doing a good job of holding the market under pressure. And I'm going to leave an offer here around this level because see if we can get filled. But other than that, I'm looking for areas in which we can get, again, these buyers to spoof, or the seller to spoof it up into its offers, and then potentially get a quick move, again, possibly to the downside. At the minute, we're seeing a little bit of the similar price action here. Let's see if we can get a slightly better price, maybe a little bit higher. Kind of bidding up now. Trading little one lot algorithm, just going off there at 30 and 31s. 31 bid, still 32 offered. Traded 100 lots into 32s. We just reloaded. I'm going to try and take part these 32s, see if we can get filled. Not getting filled yet. Just got 1 out of my 5 lots. Okay, we just got my full 5 lots here at 32s. Just gone bid through my price, about 1-2 ticks above, which is okay. It's something that's manageable. Really, your risk is above these 38s. It's the level I just mentioned, and really, I might be looking to add another clip if I see the similar price action that I saw at 38. So, some big spoofing coming into the market. There we go. We're seeing a bit of a move coming into these areas at 25, 26s. We're seeing some bigger bids just stacked up in this area to see how a market reacts in this region. So like I said, what we're looking for, that's just gone offered at 27s. The bids have kind of lightened up again, so a similar price action here, but I want to see a little bit more reloading on the offer before I take part. Currently, we're still offered 27s. Just gone off for 26s with 40 lots, which is looking as if we might be attacking the lows again. I might try and take part again at these 26s. It seems like sellers have stepped in here at 26s. If I can get filled on my 26s, let's see if we can get filled here at 26s. There we go. We're trying to stay with the flow here, guys. Not getting that other one. Let's see. Lift it down. Might have to pull it down. Still not getting filled on that last one. There we go. So on this trade, we've got really tight risk. Obviously, we're staying with the flow. We don't want this to go above our average price. Our average price at 29s now, but we're looking for flow type trades. We want the market to continue with its momentum that's currently offering right now. We're not looking particularly any levels. We're just seeing the buyers and the sellers, how they're interacting. Currently, it seems as if every time there's a spoofer coming into the market, immediately after that, once it goes through the price it had been spoofing at, it seems to come down pretty aggressively. So we come and touch it again around these 25, 26s. We can't really seem to hold above these 25s and 26s. It seems like we're staying offered below here. So long as we're staying offered below that area where I just got my second clip in, I'm hopefully looking for this market to test a little bit lower. On the first sign of some quick, swift price action to the upside, I'm going to be looking to cover, particularly if we're taking the offers out quickly. So if we start lifting offers on 2s and 5 lots really quickly and they're just pulling their offers out of the way, particularly as we just did there, I'm not really keen on that. So maybe scale out. I didn't really quite like that price action. Scale out 1. Scale out a few more there. Leave the rest on, because it didn't seem as if the market was willing to come in, or the seller was willing to come in with a little bit more size. The good thing here is that we've traded a more size at 18s than 19s and 20s, which is interesting because this doesn't really look like a decent tail. On a tail, when you find the low of the day, you usually find a tail, and really what you would be looking for is a tapering of volume. The lowest volume of this tail should be the low, and currently it's not. So I might just try and scale in a little bit. Again, try and scale in maybe 2 lots around this region. Seems like we can't really go bid at this price. We just got those. Let's just see if we can hold this offer and just get through those 18s. As soon as we get through those 18s, I think all these buyers that are really trying to hold this market up might have to puke pretty quickly. Seems as if the buyers are trying to do a bit of work. They're not really getting anywhere, and we're taking out the offers really quickly. It feels as if when the market feels heavy because every time we go offered, it feels as if the offers, the heaviness of the volume shifts down with the market. It doesn't trade down, and all those offers that were staying there. It feels as if the offers that were, let's say three prices above, now move again to be three prices above the market. It's shifting down with the momentum. So that feels heavy at the minute. The market's feeling relatively heavy. It's good that we're doing quite a bit of volume here. I like to see that because we're not really making a tail yet. Let's just see how we react around these levels. We're trading at these 16s now. Just went bid 15s. We've left a little bit of volume, potentially a short-term low here at 14s. Let's just see how the market's reacting. We've done a less volume here. Maybe take those two lots out. We just scaled in at 16s. Not getting those. Might have to lift them up. Classic. Not getting my fills, which is interesting. Let's see. Currently trading 19s. Bid 19s. Trading into 19s. We've got a bit of a high volume note at 18s. I don't really want to shift too much on this. You know what? We might be finding a little bit of a low here at 14. So taking out two again. So we've taken from 21s to 20 to 18s that on that two lot. Small little profit there. Just gone off for 214s. It seems as if we're looking to speed it up again. Look at the big bid here at 10s, which is interesting because it seems as if the market's sort of gravitating towards it. I want to see how it reacts if we get to those 10s. I might want to scale out one lot here at 11s, just ahead of him, just in case he's real. In fact, I might even get a second lot in there and let the other two run. And we don't really know if this guy's real, but what's interesting, the previous spoofing was over 3 or 4 prices. At this one, there's only one price that has a big amount. We've gone offered there. It seems like we didn't do much volume. It seems like it might have been fake, but remember, this is on the replay software, so it could be potentially that it didn't register that big block order. It could have been real, but nonetheless, we did go offered at 10s. I think we had offered at 9s as well, but the market still seems to want to offer it down. We've come off. We're offering more and more on the offer. We're coming off now a little bit more aggressively. Let's try and get these two lots. It looks like we might see a short-term low being put into place somewhere here. 700 lot at 5s. Can we take it out? No, we can't. We trade 6 into it. It seems like it might be genuine. Okay, now let's see if we take them out. We can't seem to take them out yet. Remember, on the first signs of some quick flurry price action up, I think I want to get out somewhere here. It seems as if we're lifting really quickly here, just on 1 and 2 lots. I'm not really liking that, so I'm already out of the trade. But essentially, what we just saw there is a quick, swift move right back up as these offers just literally disappeared. Whatever heaviness that we had in the market kind of just lifted its way up. We posted a short-term low there at 05s. We come and tested back at these 14s and 15s, and I think that trade, at least for now, has done, and we've just filled that 15 minutes of price action footage. Now, that's pretty much what I wanted to show you with regards to this price action setup. We didn't get filled on those 35s, which is a shame, but we did manage to get a large chunk of this move out. I'm going to do now is pause this, and the next thing I'm going to show you is actually the day on which this occurred and the context the market had coming into that day. Now, for those of you that trade the bund, you probably already realized or understood what day this is. I don't think for Futex it was a particularly good day. I, for one, got caught on this as well, so I'm not going to act as if on the day I did particularly well. You know, just looking back at the price action, it didn't really give you a reason to buy, but this is the day that I was just showing you guys, and it was in here. For those of you that remember, this was Monday of last week, which was the month end extensions. Now, obviously, the month ends, we had a very low duration extension for the European aggregate curve. We had something really, really small, like 0.03 or something like that. It was very, very small. So it's quite a small extension. And the structure of the market per se, if we just take a look at it, we had sold off quite aggressively into this area, flagged for quite a while, and then just as it turned 3 o'clock, we started selling off. And we started looking at this video around here, which was pretty much at around 4 o'clock. The key level, you can't see it here because this is actually a December contract, but I'll show you on the profile. The key level was actually these 38s in here, which was the low of this day, and this was the key little, I'd say, energy box or area that we built quite a bit of energy and consolidated for quite a while. So the breakout came through these 38s in here. So as you can see, you know, we got that break. Maybe if we put this back on BD I think it's BDU 15. Yeah, so there you go. BDU 15 is our SEP contract. You can see we broke through those 38s and then essentially from then on sold off into the close. Now, what you had to keep in mind on that day, we did have a UK bank holiday, so the volume was relatively light. But what I wanted to show you guys is if you were just paying attention to the price action, at no point during that video or that recording of the price action did you feel as if the buyers were in control. Usually within month-end extension, in the last 15 minutes of trading, because the last 15 minutes, the 15 minutes that I showed you were basically between 4 o'clock and 4:15 is when we traditionally see the buying come in. But at no point during that video did we see strong buying coming into the market. And actually, conversely, we saw fake buyers coming into the market trying to get their sell orders done. And when their sellers were getting done, if they sell orders weren't getting done enough, they'd come to market and aggressively sell lower. So what was interesting is just to take note, absorb what you just saw. I'm absorbing it too. Absorb it in. For those of you who do trade this month-end trade, make sure you understand the dynamics of this. Next time you get a small extension, some sort of consolidation that looks particularly bearish on the structure, and maybe a bank holiday, if you get these kind of combinations, think back. Think to what I'm saying now. Put this down in your trading diary and say to yourself, am I going to be as aggressive to the buy side? Everything in the price action was telling you that the market was going to go lower, but those that were somewhat stubborn paid the price. So just a little bit of investigation, a little bit of I think a different way to conduct this price ladder analysis video, and I think I might start doing this from now on, is just showing you the price ladder first, showing you the price action, then going back and looking at the context, because remember, the price never ever lies. It's always going to tell you what it wants to do. So thank you very much for listening in, and my next stream will be on Friday. Be doing the weekly wrap up. Good luck with the rest of the trading day and the trading week, and we'll speak soon. Bye bye for now.